A new light is going to emerge out of Medina. A new situation is going to arise. And to prepare for that mentally, the Prophet ﷺ is being told, وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَسَبِّحْهُ وَإِدْبَارَ النُّجُومِ. Declare Allah's perfection until the coming of the morning. Until the disappearance of the stars, meaning there's new light that's coming. Right? So in it there's a subtle hint that things are about to change until the hukum of Allah comes. Until then you keep doing this. وَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ. Until then you keep working. But soon I will give you a new hukum, a new rule, and that rule will be to make hijrah. And you'll have to go. So in the last part of this khutbah, I wanted to share with you what this means for you and me. These are just some connections that I wanted to show you how beautifully and very delicately there are connections made in the Quran between things. But what does that mean for you and me? You see, the Prophet ﷺ is being told that sometimes when you, and through him we're learning, when you do the right thing, when you follow the command of Allah, when you stand by the truth, when you stand by what is just, when you don't allow corruption to happen under your watch, when you call it out, whenever you do that, it requires sabr. Because whenever you say the truth, somebody gets angry. If you say the truth to your mother, she'll get angry. If you say the truth to your wife, don't try this at home, she'll get angry. If you tell the truth to your brother, he might get angry. There's a truth inside you. Something wrong has happened. If you speak the truth in the family, sometimes if you speak the truth in your department, the manager might get angry. If you speak the truth in court, some politician might get angry. You know, whenever people stand by the right thing, then people get offended. You're afraid to get attacked when you do the right thing. And so what did the Prophet ﷺ get told? وَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ. This is sabr actually. Sabr is, I'm going to stand by the right thing no matter what happens. No matter what. No matter what people say, no matter how much they attack me. In fact, in this surah right before this, أَمْ يُرِيدُونَ كَيْدًا. Are they planning, are they scheming, are they making a plan to hurt the Prophet in some way? Is that what they're planning? Let them plan. You just do what your Rabb told you. You keep doing that. But when you do that, it's scary. It's scary. And so what Allah tells His Prophet ﷺ is that yes, they will attack, they will insult, they will even, by the way, they did try to kill the Prophet, didn't they? Before he could leave Mecca. They tried to kill him, alayhi salatu wasalam. So it will get more and more serious. But just know, even when they're trying to kill you, you are under our eye. Allah is watching. And this being under the eye of Allah is actually a very loving phrase. It's a phrase of, it's not just, oh, we're watching you, like, you know, like a security camera watching. It's not like that. It's much more loving than that. Like a mother who takes her child out, and she's a little baby, 2-3 years old, is walking a little bit, and the mother, every 2-3 seconds, she's checking if he's still there. Or if he lets go of her hand for a quick second, she immediately gets it again. Because she needs to keep an eye on the baby every second. This is بِأَعْيُنِهَا. It's under her eyes. Or بِعَيْنَيْهَا, under her eyes. And so when the Prophet ﷺ is being told Allah is watching, Allah is telling him, you're never alone. When you think there are so many of them and there's so few of the followers, they have so much power, I have nothing. No, you have Allah with you. So you وَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ فَإِنَّكَ بِأَعْيُنِنَا. What that means for you and me again is, we've got to be strong. And we've got to keep doing the right thing until it becomes impossible to do the right thing. Until the very moment it becomes impossible. And when it becomes impossible, Allah will open a new door. Because Allah, that's His promise in other places in the Quran too. وَمَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهِ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. Whoever has taqwa of Allah, Allah will make a new way out for them. A new exit, a new possibility. This is similar to the dua the Prophet ﷺ was told to make. رَبِّ أَدْخِلْنِي مُدْخَلَ صِدْقٍ وَأَخْرِجْنِي مُخْرَجَ صِدْقٍ. You know, when you bring me into a situation, bring me with truth. And if you get me out of a situation, get me out because of truth. You know, and it's a loaded phrase, but the fundamental idea is the same. The idea is you and I cannot just say we stand up for justice without going through pain. You have to go through pain. Allah loved His Prophet ﷺ so much, and He allowed him to go through a lot of pain. And that's an important lesson. Sabr means you have to go through pain. And when we are ready to go through that pain, then like Nuh alayhi salam, like Musa alayhi salam, and finally like even Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, we are going to be under the eye of Allah. Allah is going to be watching. And He's going to, and how will you find this? When will Allah give a new way for you? How will Allah make a new, opening for you? Well, the secret is given in the surah, isn't it? سَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ حِينَ تَقُومُ وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَسَبِّحْهُ وَإِدْبَارَ النُّجُومِ. Do tasbih of Allah every time you get up. Just remember Allah in every activity. Hina taqum means basically any activity. Everything you're about to do, remember Allah first. Ya Allah, I know you're watching. Ya Allah, I know you're perfect. Do that first, and then do whatever job you're about to do. And then even at nighttime, when all your activities are done, then get up in the middle of the night and then declare Allah's perfection again until the stars disappear. We connect ourselves to Allah, and Allah guarantees He will bring a new situation. But it's not just dua to Allah, it's sabr, standing up for the truth, and dua to Allah. And so this is what I want to conclude with. Some people, they have this wrong idea. Ustad, I made so much dua to Allah, Allah is not changing anything. I keep making dua, but nothing is changing. Right? But the only problem with that is you're making dua, but you don't have any sabr. And sabr doesn't mean that you sit there and let the situation happen. Then I ask sometimes, what is not changing? Well, my father, he gets really angry, and I make so much dua that Allah makes him a happy person, and he stops being an angry person, but that's not happening. Well, dua, the purpose of dua is not to change another human being, but maybe you should have some sabr, which also means you should talk to your dad about his anger problem. Oh, no, I can't do that. Well, then don't stop making dua then. Because you don't have the sabr, because sabr requires you have to speak the truth. Sabr requires you have to confront the situation, and then with that is tasbih, with that is dua. Those two things go hand in hand. You can't just not do anything and then just say, I'm making dua, nothing is changing. You see? So this powerful lesson is being given to the Prophet ﷺ. He wasn't just told, do tasbih, Allah will get rid of your enemies. No, وَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ وَسَبِّحْ. Have sabr against the things they're saying, still face them, still share the truth with them, be insulted by them, even deal with their attacks. All of that will happen, but at the same time keep doing tasbih. This is the mentality I have to develop. This is the thought process I have to develop. This is the thought process Nuh alayhi salam was given. This is the mentality Musa alayhi salam was given, and it was finally in its perfected form given to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. May Allah Azza wa Jal guide our actions and our thoughts and our emotions through His beautiful words. And may Allah Azza wa Jal bring the blessings of the Quran into my life and yours. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quran al-Hakim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa dhikr al-Hakim.